As everybody knows, Glenn Greenwald, in fact, for the second time in his career, broke a globally significant story. It's hugely important. And obviously, we've covered aggressively what's happening in Brazil. Lula is the world's most prominent political prisoner, the broader subversion and undermining of democracy and assault on rights across the board in Brazil. And I think increasingly the important context is understanding the U.S. role in this broader rollback. And one of the two quick pieces of sound we'll get to will involve the 10-year anniversary of the Honduras coup. But right now, Glenn Greenwald and David Miranda, his husband, in addition to receiving very serious, very disgusting, very credible death threats from right-wing forces in Brazil. And Glenn, even before he broke the story on the massive corruption of Lava Jato and the massive corruption of the judicial system, which led to the illegitimate 2018 election of Bolsonaro, was somebody who was on the same hit list as Marielle Franco. Now, Judge Sergio Moro, the corrupt Lava Jato judge who made Lula a political prisoner, is aggressively targeting Glenn Greenwald to punish him for this. And of course, other people, including, great young Brazilian journalists like my friend Victor Poggi, might be implicated by this as well. But basically, and I'm reading now from the Freedom of the Press website called from the Freedom of the Press Foundation. Now the attacks from Bolsonaro and Moro have severely escalated. The Brazilian federal police have formally requested an investigation into Greenwald's finances, according to a right-wing magazine in Brazil that is reportedly often cited and used as a mouthpiece by Moro and the same prosecutors being investigated by the Intercept Brasil. Most disturbingly, the federal police, the Brazilian equivalent of the FBI, is under command of Moro. The very person Greenwald and the Intercept Brazil are reporting on is believed that the investigation is a pretense that could lead the Brazilian government in an attempt to prosecute Greenwald and his colleagues from their publications. And they go on to release a statement calling for the immediate halt of investigation and harassment of Greenwald and other Intercept Brazil journalists. So I just want to do that because we need to have strong solidarity with them right now. And again, to fully loop back, there's an AstroTurf organization, I'm pretty sure I'll know more about in the coming weeks, that all of a sudden has started tweeting about the Odebrecht and Petrobras investigations again, right after Moro got back from a trip to the United States where he met with Homeland Security officials. I find that timing odd, particularly as all these revelations have rocked Brazil. But we need solidarity with Greenwald, with all of the reporters in Brazil, and we need to see this new campaign, obviously, as an outgrowth of the coup against Dilma, the political imprisonment of Lula, and the broader corporate and U.S. role in Brazil. I just needed to get to that. You've just watched a Michael Brooks show video, and you can watch all of our full main live shows every Tuesday night at around 7 p.m. Eastern Time, and subscribe to get all of the clips you want. We're covering the globe. We're focusing on international relations, the intellectual dark web. We're having fun. We're doing deep dives with a lot of amazing guests. Of course, become a patron for the whole thing at patreon.com/TMBS, or subscribe to this YouTube channel and help us keep growing and get that content out there. Subscribe below.